There you go.
Hello. Maing buntag, maing udto, maing hapon, maing gabi ninyong tanan.
Ang gabi.
Tigil.
You're good. You're good.
Good morning, good afternoon, good noon, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone who will be catching this Friday night chat with Alice and Silito. And how was your week?
Week is good, busy, and because it's summer, so we want to stay outside and spend more, like play outside and enjoy some bonfires, summer
Oh,
activities.
that's nice. Oh, because you
Yeah.
already did your back, right? You made what did you do against the back
I
of your
made I made the gazebo there at
gazebo?
yeah.
Yeah.
So my
Nice.
daughter was always there. But the thing, if they were in that place, then I can't do anything because I can't make noise. I need to be
Yeah.
quiet. So just sit down. Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah.
Nice.
I
I
was about to say, yung he was doing, ano ba yun? Yung
Oh, I did
he
some
was cutting, branches.
splitting wood,
Yeah, cutting wood. Ano ba yun? Chopping wood. Ano ba
yeah,
yun? My mind is,
split some wood, firewood. Yeah.
it's a busy week. This afternoon I got like two angry calls. So imagine how draining it was. So oh my goodness. So
So that's the part of our topic.
yeah,
after
since you mentioned.
okay. Yeah, because
Yeah,
I even come here I honestly don't I did not read what's the topic for today. Oh my god. Okay.
yeah. Okay, so let's jump right on.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, so our topic for tonight is about complaints and gratitude. I chose this topic simply because I was doing a live about it this week. I shared 2 points the first day, and then last night I shared the other two. Unfortunately, reception wasn't that good, and after I got cut off the second time, there was no longer an audio. So yeah, I just want to share about it again. Just that maybe just as a recap, um, I shared 4 points, but then yeah, 4 points, and just being like just complaining about anything under the sun, right? First, you become ungrateful. You tend to just complain about anything. Like you focus on the things that just disturbs you, right? Even just the smallest thing. It's one thing about like just noticing it in your mind, but like verbalizing it and talking about it tantamounts to complaining, right? So you and then one complaint comes after another, just my experience. So yeah, and then secondly, it like you become blind, or yeah, you don't you tend to um like I disregard the things that I should be grateful for
Mm.
instead, right? Yeah, just seeing the bad things, and then the good things you don't see anymore because you tend to focus on the negative, right? And then one another effect, Like it's a ripple effect, right? Um, your energy becomes low, and so I just realized it, just looking at those effects, like maybe that's why I'm always low on energy. Because I always focus on the things that I don't want instead of just seeing the things that I have, right? And yeah. And then the last and the fourth thing, it which affects the people around us, is that we become toxic. Like when people always hear or always listen to us complaining about something, and then one thing after another, people see us as someone who's toxic, and they would want to avoid us, like moving forward, right? Because like it's okay, we can get advices when we complain about something, but if day in and day out, like people would just need, like they would feel the need to have to like always be nurturing to you, because you always have this you're always carrying a baggage,
Yeah.
right? So like people would see you as someone toxic, and it would affect them. Like me, just as an, I will always cite myself as an example, because this thing is I can very well relate to it. But yeah, having like experienced those, I also tend to distance myself if I hear someone like always complaining about things, and then one thing after another, because it affects me. Like I also tend to go to that direction. I don't know if you have experienced that, but that's per my experience.
Yeah,
So your
that's
thoughts?
that's right.
Who will go first?
Lito.
That's really quick. Yeah. Okay. Complain and gratitude, right? So, uh, complain is you always heard it to anybody and anywhere and any place, right? Even you go to supermarket, you complain about the customer service, or sometimes in the public place there is a Wi-Fi, and then it's very slow. You're still complaining the Wi-Fi is very slow, but the we be thankful because we have a Wi-Fi even it is slow. Even we have
Mhm.
the customer service that are slow, we need to be thankful, right? So always there's an opposite, right? But the bad thing
Yeah.
happen if you're always complaining, it's give you negative effect in your in yourself. Sorry. Like for example, you complain about your work that you always this work is really hard. I can't stay long in this work. What's gonna happen if you keep saying that? You're gonna lose your work, right? So you should be thankful. You're grateful. You have work that permanent. So I think it's very basic. If you're gonna say it one by one, you can hear it every person, every people around you. That sometimes if the complaint is too much like strong, like they were
Mhm.
complaining that this highway here is too bad, you're gonna wreck your vehicle. Good thing you have a highway, because if not, then you're gonna swim, right? Or this bridge here is not good, right? But yeah, it's always around us the complaint, but sometimes we forget to make the uh, to be thankful that we have that, especially this our business, right? uh, my business is not working. You keep complaining, right? It's not working for me. How why somebody else is it's
We
they
hear that a lot.
very easy for them, right? Yeah, you need to like you need to learn also how to balance it, and complaint is always on us, but it's not you can't use it all the way to change your lives, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you keep complaining, you're gonna be stuck because you can't move, right? We are gonna stay where we are while somebody else keep moving, right? So yeah, I think that's only what I can say. If this kind of topic is really good, probably Alice has a good uh, elaboration also on this topic. Thank you.
Actually, the topic today is very fitting.
Yeah.
you know, first, like I said, just this afternoon, I have I have two calls of angry customers. To the point where they cuss you, and as no matter how much you try to console them, no matter how, not console them, but try to explain to them, like they're just not having any explanation. They're just not listening. They won't even, they will overpower, you talking. So you
Mhm.
can't even explain anymore,
Mm.
because they just keep on talking and complaining. So to a point where you can ask yourself, like, oh my god, why am I in this job? Right? And then you remember your bills, and then it's like, okay, that's
Okay.
okay.
I'm so grateful I'm here. I have something to pay my bill.
But on the other on the other end of the stick, it's not every day that I receive those kind of calls. um More than, like, I would say 80% of the time, I do receive more thank yous, more people who are just um glad that we are here
Mm-hmm.
able to help them, especially when they need it the most, right?
Yeah.
Because part of what I am doing is helping them able to take care of one of their monthly bills. So,
Mm-hmm.
and as little as that, for some it may be little, for some it may be, but for a lot of people, it's already something that help them with their finances,
Yeah.
right? So it make me, and then that on that day again, you're gonna ask yourself, I'm not gonna, but I tell myself, you know what? I'm glad I'm part of this team, this work. But
Mm-hmm.
only, like, you at the same time, you do understand why people are so angry. So they're not well, they're having financial difficulties, and that's fine. And another thing is, I'm studying right now, right? And every time I don't get the question right, I was like, I knew it. That's my first answer. And then, oh my goodness, why do I need to study again? And then again, you realize, I'm doing this because I have a goal that I need to achieve. So, and it makes it, I still have some questions that I don't answer right, but it makes it even easier to accept that not everything I can answer correctly, not everything I can do it right. So
True.
that being said, when it comes to the business, it's the same thing, right? It's not everything. Just like Silito asked earlier, how come other business owners are doing good in the business? How come I'm not doing good in the business? It's the same thing, because it's not every day that you are doing you are choosing. I know you are doing it right, but the thing is on how you're going to accept the fact that it's not always rainbows and flowers, right? So
Mm. True.
just be grateful even in times of complaints.
Yeah.
Even if you're facing complaints every day in your life, from
Mm-hmm.
yourself or from other people, I think I think that the most important thing is how you are going to, what are you going to do about it? How are you going to
Yeah.
deal with it? Right? So I think that's the question that we need to ask. Even if it's complaints, it depends on us on how are we going to tackle it, how are we going to handle it. So
Yeah.
I
True.
that's really what I can share on that one. I don't know, I'm just mumbling right now. I, you know what, like the adrenaline from this call this afternoon, honestly I still have it. I'm still
Mm-hmm.
sweating, because it's almost at the end of the day when I received the call. So thinking about it, all the cuss words, all, it's it's if I'm maybe if I'm new to, if even if I'm new, maybe I will like I'm going to quit. But I've been
Yeah.
dealing this like these kind of calls even before for almost I for more than a year now, so it makes it even easier. But at the end of the day, it still bothers me. But it's up to me on how I want, if I want to get affected and bring it to my kids or over the
Mm-hmm.
weekend, or should I choose to just leave it at the end of just leave
Yeah,
it
Yeah. True.
and then just do whatever to make me forget about it.
that's right.
Yeah. Maybe just like just a little insight also on that one, because I I don't know, but it's been said a lot of times already, not just by one person. Like many coaches have um mentioned it also, that hurt people, right?
Yes,
So yeah,
that's
with the line of work that we do, we where we deal with um people, like we serve people, right? So
yeah,
it's not really uh but I also just realized this now, because I also used to be like hit with people attacking you, but
yeah,
actually they just direct it at you just to like let's team out. But um it's just also good to know that there is nothing wrong with us being at the receiving end, but more on the person like ranting, throwing those words, right? Because they are the ones who are hurting inside. And just learning about that makes me maybe feel better, because like for some years in this line of work, I've been dealing with more so with hours, because it was a boss who was always like
yeah.
directing her frustrations at us. But just now, well, I can't, it's late already, but I'm grateful that it has stopped. um yeah, just realizing that it's not really, there's nothing wrong with us, right?
That's right.
It's more on the person sending out the message, and it's just their way of releasing their frustrations. And as what you said, it's really up to us if we're going to allow it, because allow it to affect us, because like that is something we can't control, right? What we can control is what's inside us. So yeah.
That,
Mhm.
That's
that's
true.
true. Because sometimes even if they're so mad, or if they're complaining too much, sometimes
Mhm.
if you are going to fuel the moment, it makes it even worse. So
Yeah.
sometimes it helps when you just you yourself just let them vent, and you
Mm-hmm.
calm down yourself. Be the bigger person and just listen to them. Although it hurts, just don't take it too personal,
Personal.
because at the end of the day the reason why they're mad, and the reason why they're talking to you is they badly need what we are
Mm-hmm.
offering. And that,
Right.
for whatever reason, it's either it's not working, there's so many reasons why um some are not be not catered the way they are expected to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, just be the bigger person sometimes, and just let them release
Yeah.
emotions and steam and hatred and whatever they're. And you know what, in all honesty, sometimes at the end of the conversation, before I let them go,
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So they say sorry. They know that they said hurtful words. They're sorry, but they just they're just mad. They're just upset. They're
Mm-hmm.
just so
It's not necessarily at you, but
yeah.
they're
Yeah,
just
because you're there,
away.
right?
Yeah.
Because you're
You're
there.
just there.
I did
Mm-hmm.
that before too when I very upset on one of the this customer service. I called them and I'm very angry, and then yeah, I throwing some like complaints, not really good one. But
Mm-hmm.
after that, I realized I it's not good, right? Because they're also a person like us that they just in at work and the duty in that time. So,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, it's all. We are very grateful there's somebody entertain us. So
Yeah.
that's it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
So
yeah,
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 like
But still, I'm grateful for all the little things. Even this go live, I'm grateful because at least I may not be able to say something that I wanted to tell that those two people, but I
at
was
least
able to
it's a
to
form of
share it
release
and
also
make
for you, right?
myself feel better, right? So
True.
yeah.
I don't have to say anything bad to them in return, but
Yeah.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
grateful I'm able to
Vent it out somewhere.
That's right. Like last time you go live, I heard that you said you smile only if you are in this live. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, right?
because
So um yeah, at the end of the day it's actually just it also comes down to our mindset, right? And
that's right.
just learning about these things now, I just wish I've learned it before when I was younger.
That's right. Yeah,
Right.
I'm so grateful also that we always have live weekly,
Mm-hmm.
even just once, because I train myself just to communicate
Yeah.
or to express my feeling too, right?
Mm-hmm.
what uh, what happened on the in the whole week, it's
Yeah.
all gone, and then we can restart again, right?
Yeah.
So that's the good thing.
Definitely. Oh,
Yeah,
Alice lost connection.
I, yeah,
Yeah, but at least that was a wonderful sharing. I really appreciate how we are able to just just realize that it's not um it's not the end of the world when things are bother us, right? And sometimes people bother us as well,
mm,
but then it's the way the world works, and what we really can control is our own mind, in our own disposition, right, at the end
yeah,
of the day. So
that's
let's just, I think more importantly, it's just us protecting that space, that peaceful space of ours, and just focus more on the positive and just be grateful about it, right?
that's right.
So yeah. So before we go, since Alice is no longer um around,
Oh no, it's
she
gone.
left ahead of us. So yeah, I'll just give you the floor to just maybe make your but I forgot the term again. It was there. Okay, last words.
Last word for the week.
Yeah,
Okay.
for the week.
Okay, we are very grateful that we are here right now, just
Mhm.
doing this go live once a week. And if you guys catch our live tonight, thank you very much. And for those watching a replay, thank you very much, and hope
Yes,
you
thank
guys can
you.
follow us more for our live every week. We always have this live every week. So sometimes Saturday, sometimes Friday,
Friday.
depends on our schedule. So yeah, just follow us on our Facebook and our Instagram, and we are promoting ourselves to this kind of this business. So everyone is already on almost everyone is already in online world, so it's kind of uh, very nice to see sometimes if you explore internet or
Mm-hmm.
online world. So yeah, I'll invite you guys to watch our pre-workshop every twice a week, every Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah.
And yeah, just learn about the business. If you like it, you can work on us or become a business partner. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there you go. For those interested in learning how to earn online, there are a lot of ways, and one of it is the digital business.
Mm.
So, yeah, check our websites out, check our business pages out, and if it's something that you think you're interested in doing, and you for sure can do this business, anybody can. Yeah, check our webinars out. It's Tuesdays and Wednesdays in the western part of the world, Wednesdays and Fridays on the eastern part of the world, right? So, yeah, that's it for us tonight. And we would like to thank you. Thank you, Mako, for catching us and staying with us. And yeah, till next week. And we'll be on your page, right?
Yes.
Okay. Don't
Okay.
forget.
See you on my page.
See you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you very much. Have a good weekend.
Oops.